And we're live, boys. Welcome to a new Monday stream. I hope that you had a great weekend and that you're enjoying the beginning of the week so far. Before we get into the charts, remember to smash that like button. How's it going, guys? What up, Benz? Seth? Welcome to today's stream where we have Bitcoin selling off. It's down 2.2%, going for a bearish engulfing candle, and your lowest daily candle close since basically Thursday of last week. So nothing too serious going on so far on BTC. Although you're having a local pullback today, you're losing some positive momentum on the MACD histogram. Exactly, it's what Ben's saying. It's your opportunity, boys. This is the last dip before 100K. But you're losing positive momo on the MACD histogram, and you're still above 60 on the RSI, so you're still on the buyer's control zone on the oscillators. Although if this pullback gets a little bit deeper here, it's still too early to tell, but this could turn into somewhat of a bearish divergence here in the MACD histogram from this high into this higher high, whereas you have a lower high on the MACD. So, but nothing too concerning for now. If we turn on the Bollinger Bands, you can see here we were riding the upper side of the bands for quite a few days, and now we're pushing a little bit down with today's pullback. I also want to check up upon the weekly because I didn't go live yesterday, and the weekly just looks really good, Chad. Really, really good. You had the highest weekly close since June 3rd. Had a bullish continuation out of this previous bullish pin bar that we had. We completely invalidated this bearish engulfing candle, and we had the first weekly close outside of this long-term descending channel. So that's something worth noting. That's for sure. Going back to the daily, you're selling off against resistance. I'm gonna pull up my other chart here so you can see 69K just acting as resistance once again. You know where this level comes from. It's from the second peak of the 2021 cycle. You'll see 67.5K was the highest daily candle close, and 69K to a T was the prior all-time high from the 2021 cycle, which was taken out of in March of this year. So just level to level, milady. You've been breaking out of overhead resistance since this drop on early September. You took out 58.4K, then you took out 64.8K, and now you're going against this resistance at 69K. Biggest cap on handle I've ever seen on any chart. That could be true. I'm gonna pull up the high time frame analysis for that, going to the monthly. So yeah, this is what Benz is saying. This would basically be the cup, and this would be the handle right here. And if you look at the monthly looks insane. It will close in 10 more days. A lot of things can happen in 10 days, but it looks like finally we're catching resolution out of this consolidation that we spent for 6 months. Now you're finally starting to have a breakout to the upside. Because granted, if this monthly candle was printed to the other side, if this looked like this, for example, to the downside, it was like a red candle down here, it will be so over. But since it's the other way around, you can speculate on it. Just hopefully printing strong positive momentum once again on the MACD histogram, and you're at 65 on the RSI. So what Ben says makes a lot of sense. And also you can look at it like this. If you, for example, like I think it's a little bit clearer on the 2 week. Yeah, maybe here. So if you go from the wicks here, how was it? Can't remember. I think it was something like that. Yeah. So you can also look at it like this, like at a massive inverse head and shoulders. This is somewhat like your normie inverse head and shoulders, you know. And this will be your breakout line here, your neckline. So I think that's what we're waiting for, right? And we have seasonality in favor. We Q4 of the election year is usually pretty bullish. Um, Q1 of the year after also is usually pretty damn good as well. Let's see the 2 month. So we're talking about high time frame, bro. The 2 month will also be closing on the end of October, and it's going for a bullish engulfing candle and the highest 2 month close in history. Look at this. 10 more days to confirm this break on the 2 month, and you're once again pushing into the higher perimeter of the RSI here. Anytime on the 2 month that you go above 70 here, you just go crazy on BTC. Look at the prior times here. So 2 month looks fantastic. You're once again printing strong positive momentum on the MACD histogram. Everything seemed like it was over. You know, you went again against the upper band here and sold off, but now apparently you're gonna go into the real breakout here in the next 6 months. I'm talking about the 6 month chat. Let's see the 6 month as well, because I've been talking about the setup for. I don't know. I'm gonna lose my mind for how long I've been talking about this, because this is 2016 all over again. I'm gonna draw it here. So you have your bear market. Oh, hold on. You have your bear market here. Bear market here. Then you have your double bottom here. Double bottom here. Then you have your bullish engulfing on the monthly, on the 6 month here. You have your bullish engulfing on the 6 month here. You have a 3 white soldiers on the 6 month, 3 white soldiers pattern, highest 6 month close in history, highest 6 month close in history, and look what you get next. So I don't know if it's gonna go that high, but you get the point. And we're currently on this candle right here, which just flashed green for the past few weeks, because for some at some point this candle was red, you know, was pretty much filled the entirety of this fair value gap on this 6 month candle. It filled more than half, and it had bullish absorption. Buyers came in, and now you're going for the highest 6 month close in history. Of course, this will be closing at the end of the year in 2 months and 11 days, but looking primed for Q4 and Q1 and possibly Q2 of next year to be ultrasound bullish. Exactly, Vince. You don't want to have consensus on people maybe not being too bullish, but let's see how far they push it this time around. But going back into a local zone, this is where you're selling off against 69K. You're also losing 67.4K. So maybe they'll go for a little bit of a deeper pullback, another higher low, and then get the breakout from 69K. Because there's a lot of liquidity here. There's a lot of sell orders waiting to get flush and trigger around here. Once you break this area here, like this zone here, it's gonna be a clear arrow into the sky. So I think that's you want to see somewhat of this sell-off in before the liquidity, rather than doing something like this. Like if we like break out, you know, and immediately like tank, like I think that's worse. So I would much rather see something like this, in my opinion. That's just me, you know. So that's your BTC selling off locally. That's fine. We've been uptrending for quite some days, so that's cool. Let's see Bitcoin against the SPX. So also having a pullback, rejecting, you know, the 200 moving average once again, going for a bearish engulfing candle. You have the same deal as with the USD pair, that you might develop into a bearish divergence if this continues to lose strength, you know, and just doesn't have a comeback, like what you want to see is something like that. So yeah, it's just fine. Back below the breakout line, although of this inverse head and shoulders, having a throwback, but it's cool. It's cool. You could do all sorts of things here and still be fine. You know, as long as you don't take out this, the pattern is still valid, in my opinion. So That's Bitcoin against stocks today. Just also having somewhat of a red day. Let's go into Bitcoin dominance. It's down 0.1%, going for the lowest daily candle close since October 14. It has somewhat of a bearish divergence here on the RSI, and also I think, is it on the MACD? Yeah. So you have on the higher high that you just had on the daily here. This high is a lower high on both oscillators. So hopefully that gives us some breathing room for altcoins. So maybe you get some outperformance on altcoins soon. But it's been a godly uptrend. I'm not gonna be trying to nail any tops. You've been printing higher highs and higher lows, not only on a micro time frame or the higher time frame here locally as well. This whole range has also been higher highs and higher lows. So this easily could just turn out to be another higher low before another step higher. But yeah, at least you have that bearish divergence argument on both the RSI and the MACD. MACD is losing positive Momo, and the RSI lost the 60-point area, so it's on neutral at the moment. And the Bollinger, yeah, just a few points away from the moving average, the 3-day. Just had a breakout on the Friday close, but didn't catch any follow through. This close yesterday, came back inside of the bands. I think it also has a bearish divergence. No, it just had bullish confluence on the RSI and bearish divergence. Look at this, chat. Look at this. We talked about this. I said this like when we had this crazy bearish divergence on the 3-day. I said maybe we need a triple bearish divergence, and now you potentially have it. The next 3-day close, I think it'll be on Wednesday. So if this actually closes like this and prints a negative momentum bar, you will have a triple bearish divergence here on the MACD histogram. Look at this. I'm gonna draw it properly. So from this high to this high, you have a lower high, and from this high also to the one that you just printed, you also have a lower high. So that's your triple bearish divergence. Just to the dot, man. Like I think I drew this like just like this, and composite operator actually went for it. So that's your triple bearish divergence on Bitcoin dominance on the 3-day, and that's what you usually get in before a trend reversal. Like when you've been uptrending for so long and such a strong uptrend, you need sometimes a triple bear div in before the rollover. Like one bearish divergence is not going to be enough, and that might be what you're potentially cooking right now on Bitcoin dominance. But this could change. You still have 2 more days. So if they actually print the red bar, you would confirm the triple bear div on Wednesday, and hopefully have somewhat of a tasty reversal on Bitcoin dominance. I don't think it's gonna be somewhat of a cycle top, because this looks so bullish on the monthly. So you need more data, like you need like a set of lower lows and lower highs even before calling for like a trend switch. But maybe you get somewhat of a strong pullback here locally. Maybe come back down in between 57.2 and 55 if that triple bearish divergence actually plays out. Let's see. Solana at some point of the day was actually green. Let's see USDT dominance, because there's something going on here. That's real. Look at this, chat. We talked about the 200, and look what they did. They held the 200 moving average once again as support here on USDT dominance. And not only holding it as support, you're going for a bullish engulfing candle with a potential bullish divergence. This is the opposite to what you have in BTC. This is not confirmed yet. It's too early to tell. They could turn on the negative momentum at any time. But if you eventually go for a full reset, then you would confirm the the bullish divergence here on USDT dominance, and potentially USDT dominance going for somewhat of a run, which is what we don't want to see. But I think that this structure looks cooked. You have a lower high structure regarding the high from August 5th, another lower high on early October regarding the high from early September. You just printed a lower low regarding the two previous lows, but you're recapturing 5.26%. I mean 5.23, 5.2. Recapturing that level from history here. You'll see a major reversal level, and you're also holding the 200. So maybe you do something like this, chat. You reject the bottom of this ascending channel and put in another lower high. That will be great. So hold on tight. But here locally, at least on the daily, you're going for another bullish engulfing candle. This engulfing from last Thursday didn't play out. It got immediately invalidated. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get another invalidation tomorrow. But given the confluence to this 200 moving average and the confluence on BTC selling off at the 69K area, I think the odds are on maybe a little bit of a deeper pullback on BTC before the reversal. But maybe we're so bullish we don't even get that. Let's see the weekly here on USD dominance, because why not? Had the lowest weekly close since July 29. Printing the first negative momentum bar since April 8. Continuing to print more negative momentum on this week around. Let's see BTC. I think BTC printed the first positive momentum bar. Yeah. So your first positive momentum bar was confirmed on the weekly on BTC since April 22nd. So you basically spent, let's see, 161 days, chat, printing negative momentum on the weekly on BTC, and that drought has come to an end yesterday officially. So how can you be bearish right now when we spend so much time building negative momentum? Such a big drought of positive momentum, something that you have not seen. Let's see, chat, in BTC since, yeah, since when was this? 2018. I don't think you've seen any larger drought. Yeah. So your larger drought of positive momentum on BTC just concluded, and the last one before that one was on the full-on bear market of 2018. So you need to go with the price here, man. What the oscillators are telling. Look at this structure. Everything's primed for continuation to the upside after a 7-month consolidation. So that's USDT dominance on the weekly. Let's see if the Bollinger Bands can give us anything. Yep, you just broke down from, there's so much noise in here. So you just broke down from the 200 moving average on the weekly time frame. Some moving average that you were holding as support, by the way. Look at this. Held as support, held as support, held as support, and now you finally broke down. Also, printing the first negative momentum bar since April 8. All right. Let's go into Ethereum today first. Ethereum selling off harder than BTC today. It's down 2.9%. Not invalidating yesterday's impulse, but covering a great deal of it. Almost the entirety of the candle. Losing positive momentum on the MACD histogram. Still just losing the bullish control zone also. You're in the 59 area. And having somewhat of a rejection here of this inverse head and shoulders neckline. But yeah, it's just following BTC. Not much that I can say. Next logical target, if you're above 2500 is 3K. There isn't much here to be done from history. You can see it's just up and down territory, as I like to call it. Let's see the weekly, guess why not? So weekly closed pretty cool too. Just don't like the fact that it had like an equal close to the close on August 19. You know, it's just like the exact same close here. Man, it's not the best. But oh my god, you're losing negative momentum in the MACD histogram. If you don't count this little bar here, you've been printing negative Momo since April 15 on Ethereum. 47 in the RSI on the weekly. You're just trading BTC through a different vehicle this time. On Ethereum's case, an underperformer vehicle to BTC, at least on this year round. Also today, it's down 2.9, while BTC is only down 2.2. Let's see ETH BTC. Down 0.6%. Yesterday had like an equal close, like a confirmation high regarding the high from October 14. Just catching follow through out of Saturday's bullish engulfing candle. So this is cool though, chat. Market participants are trying to confirm this low. I mean, here, this could be a confirmation low regarding this low. And this whole structure here could become a higher low regarding this low from here from mid-September. So that's cool. I'm not going to take this for granted, you know? If this becomes a higher low, it's going to be sweet. And that's potentially the whole triple bearish divergence that we could be seeing on Bitcoin dominance, you know? It could mean that basically maybe for a short term, we could see a trend reversal on ETH BTC. Let's see the 3-day close from yesterday. Come on now. Okay. Ooh. So, oh my god. So you had a bearish engulfing on the previous 3-day close that you were not able to invalidate. You just had like almost you invalidated with a bullish engulfing candle, but you cannot. Maybe you invalidated on the Wednesday close if you were able to take out this close. Basically, if you close just not even 0.1% higher, you will take out this bearish engulfing candle from October 15, and you could be on great shape for a potential higher low structure and having somewhat of a relief rally finally on ETH BTC and getting some love on the altcoins. And here you're printing stronger positive momentum in the MACD histogram, up on 40 on the RSI. So you need to get out of the bearish control zone here. You don't want to follow below 40 again. Just want to go at least into 50 or hopefully higher. But yeah, doesn't look that bad in all honesty. It's like ETH BTC. I mean, it's like Bitcoin dominance. Just need somewhat of a miracle for that triple bearish divergence to play out. Does the 3-day have it here on ETH BTC? So you don't. You don't have any bullish divergence here. Just have bearish confluence so far. So we'll just rely on Bitcoin dominance triple bearish divergence actually getting confirmed on Wednesday, and second actually playing out with this potential higher low structure on ETH BTC. All right, let's go into Solana, outperforming both BTC and Ethereum today, just down 0.5%, nothing burger candle, I would say. Just a lot of price action both to the upside and to the downside. You tested $170. That's cool. We have said that anytime that you're above $144, you're in great shape for going into 170, which you had a bearish retest to it today. We're unable to sustain price above it for now. And if you're able to hold $170, then your next logical target could be $205. this basically the highs from this cycle on Solana. Printing strong positive momentum still on the MACD histogram, 66 on the RSI, bullish control zone. Let's see the weekly. It's a major. We have to look at the weekly. So Solana looks way better than Ethereum here on the weekly. Look at the highest weekly close since July 22nd, whereas Ethereum closed like down here, you know, like rivaling the weekly close from like, I don't know when, from like October, from like this one, I think. But you're pushing into new highs, at least locally here on the weekly. Looks way better. Printing the first positive momentum bar on this week. Currently on this week, you were not able to flash green on Sunday's close, but now you're going for it. First weekly bar since April 15, chat. Bollinger Bands, still somewhat compressed and flat, but I'm gonna get a little bit deeper into Bollinger Bands on Sol BTC, because I think Sol BTC was doing some nasty things, and I'm hoping that with this price action on Solana, you're kind of hopefully invalidate that bearish structure that we're seeing on Sol BTC. But the daily, nothing burger, you know, nothing to be concerned about. And usually, regarding markets, you don't want to trust blindly a Monday pump or a Monday dump. You know, there's a whole reason why they call it turnaround Tuesday. So maybe we're blessed and we get the turnaround tomorrow. That will be sweet. Okay, let's go into Sol BTC. Up 1.8% today. Look at this, chat. Finally. That's what I was talking about. This was getting me a little bit concerned here. You have this triple rejection to 200 moving average. This is cool. They went in, put in a confirmation low, a higher low regarding this drop from early October. And now you're going for the highest daily candle close since August 27, chat. Breaking above the 200 moving average. Finally, once again. Price action that you have not seen since August 28. That's pretty good for not only Solana but for the bull market sake. You know, you don't want to see. It's not like I'm a Solana fan, but you don't want to see weakness on the market leader. You don't want to see like any odd things or weird things playing out. You know, like maybe Tron starting to outperform Solana steadily and whatever, like that kind of things where the market has a weak structure. Like if BTC is ripping, you know, into all-time highs, like whatever, have Ethereum outperform Solana, have whatever chain outperform Solana, I don't care. But if you've been ranging for 7 months and you start to see Solana weakness, like I'm not a fan of that, you know. But that's cool. What are they doing here on Sol BTC? And regarding the weekly, you had the highest weekly close since August 19. About to lose the negative momentum bar here. And look at this, chat. I've been talking about this for quite some time. Looks like they'll going for it. Look what this means, chat. Inverse head and shoulders on the weekly on Sol BTC, being closer and closer for going into a full reset of the oscillators and potentially flipping green and confirming this reversal structure. Reversal structure that started manufacturing on February 19 of this year. Oh my God, chat. If this actually gets confirmed and starts playing out, it's going to mean a strong outperformance of Sol BTC and basically leaving this entire range behind. That's what I expect. Look at this, chat. Just print it onto your head. Just don't forget this setup. You saw it here first. Inverse head and shoulders on Sol BTC on the weekly time frame, which means it's gonna take months to play out. If it gets confirmed and actually plays out, it'll play out for months. So I'm giving you an objective possibility of Sol BTC outperforming for months. And that's what you want to see when you're seeing BTC strength on the weekly, on the monthly. End of discussion. If this goes for it, it'll take out the previous all-time high from November 2021. Although Solana's inflationary, like it should have already taken out these highs, but given to Solana's inflation, you haven't. So this is massive, chat. This is massive. You just don't want to see the negative momentum come back in here again and do some weakery like that. You want to go on a full-on reset and flip green, and this will be massive. And I'm gonna remind you, if you don't know what I'm talking about. I've already showed you this setup on multiple times. Let's see the 3-day here on ETH BTC. On Bitcoin dominance. Right here, chat. Percent shoulders. Left shoulder, the head, right shoulder. Look at the whole positive momentum that you have here. You're still printing somewhat of a shallower positive momentum, but still ripping higher. So basically, since this got confirmed on Bitcoin dominance, you have had 93 days of this playing out. This was, let's see. It took 78 days to develop, but it's been playing out for longer, for 93 days that you've been going and going since this inverse head and shoulders showed up, both in price and on the oscillators that you have been trending higher highs and higher lows. So why am I showing you this? Because Sol BTC, chat, has the same thing on the weekly time frame, and it's been developing for 245 days. If the play out of this setup resembles to the one on Bitcoin dominance, it would imply that Sol BTC would perform, or Solana would outperform BTC for at least 250 days, chat. If it plays out any way how Bitcoin dominance play out on the 3-day, then you're looking at 250 days plus on Sol BTC performing to the upside. No joke. Same setup. Just print it onto your eyeballs, chat. I hope that you're paying attention, Benz and Seth, and you're going, massively bullish on Sol BTC. Of course, this is not confirmed yet, but you do have the clear setup here. The structure is just beautiful. Confirmation should come soon, maybe next week or the week after. So that's what I'm expecting here. Insane. All right, let's go into Soleth, which is today's title, going into the highest. Okay, but first we just had the daily close. Rejoice, chat, for a new day. A new daily candle has just opened on Bitcoin, which had the lowest daily close since October 15, and actually closed on, let's see, 2.4% loss today. So, yeah. Fresh candle for BTC now open. Cool. Let's go see Soleth. So there you have it, chat. Highest daily candle close in history for Soleth. We talked about this bullish retest to 5,700, and we talked on how important it was to reclaim 5,800. You immediately reclaim it the day after, and look what they did. Look at how many tests you had to this previous resistance, which was resistance for quite some time. Now flip to support here. Look what they did, chat. Highest daily candle close. Whoops. Highest daily candle close in history. Now confirmed, chat. Right there. And also the highest price action since all-time high, since August 8th. So you have confluence here on the Solana strength. It's not only strength, doesn't only have strength against BTC, but also Ethereum. pushing into all-time high. I mean, highest daily candle close in history. Let's look at the weekly here. So yesterday it had the highest weekly close in history too, closing into a massive bullish pin bar, bullish engulfing candle, and this retest to this level. You're printing strong positive momentum once again in the MACD histogram, above 60 on the RSI, so on the bullish control zone. Oh man, cannot be more bullish on Solana. Tell you that. Like a lot of people are waiting on the Ethereum ETH BTC reversal, Bitcoin dominance trickling down. Tell you that, man. If we get an ETH BTC rally, Sol BTC and Soleth will rally harder. Solana will outperform Ethereum even on an ETH BTC reversal to the upside. That's what I think. It's just Solana's a monster, you know. So cool. On the daily, printing strong positive momentum once again. 65 also. Bullish control zone. You just need to take out this 6,800 level. I mean 6,400 level, and almost 64.4 is your level here to go into price discovery on Soleth. All right. We went throughout majors, Bitcoin, Bitcoin SPX, Solana, Ethereum, USDT dominance, Bitcoin dominance. Let's go talk some altcoins, because why not? Just why not? Most of today's altcoins were red, although you're now green, you know, because I'm the new open. But I remembered that a few of them were actually green today. For example, Atom closed green today, above this inflection zone from history. You do have a good setup here in bear head and shoulders, which makes you wonder, will it play out? Let's draw the neckline here. So you tried to break out today but failed. What else, chat? Doge has been doing things. Close green also today. It confirmed the 3 rising valleys pattern here. Not going for a pullback, at least not now, or a throwback. You know, when you fall down below the breakout line. So that's that shows strength for the moment on Doge. Ape Chain, oh man, we need to talk about this for a few minutes. It's what in the hell is this? What is this short squeeze? I think there was like an Ape Fest weekend or something. I read on the timeline. I'm not sure. But this was like a 70% pump with a massive volume coming in on Binance. And today you were up like 4%, going for the highest weekly close since April 11, chat. Massively overbought here on the on the daily RSI. You're at 88 points level, so overbought, printing strong positive momentum, and actually the highest momentum here being printed on Ape since like January 2023, chat. So I don't know what they're doing here. I've heard they launched like a chain that you can deploy meme coins, but you already have that. You know, you have enough layer 2, and this is on Ethereum, so I'm guessing it's going to be like a layer 2 on Ethereum. Do AstroPepe X next. Oh, for sure. We'll take a look at APX, Sev. The first coin that was developed by an AI system. Now that you have like the whole AI frenzy on Solana, this was the first meme coin to be deployed by ChatGPT on Ethereum. It was deployed over a year ago, I think. So I don't know what's going on here on Ape. Maybe Ape Chain, like what Seb said, but I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'll definitely fade this. You know, we already have like a JIT chain called Solana. I'm not gonna be looking for Ethereum layer 2s to go buy some meme coins, at least not now. Okay, well look at one more coin. We'll take a look at APX. can we take a look at here? Let's do Mumu since I've been talking about it. So Mumu had a confirmation of the inverse head and shoulders yesterday with this breakout above 6,300. Actually went for the highest price action today since that you have not seen on Mumu since like August 7. Closed like on a down, how about was it, like down almost 10% today, but went for a bullish, didn't have a bearish engulfing candle, and closed above the neckline. So everything's fine here on Mumu. You're losing positive momentum in the MACD histogram, and you just lost the bullish control zone on the RSI at the 58, but you were just following what BTC was doing. So not much to say. The pattern still valid, inverse head and shoulders. Any dips for me, in my opinion, I will be buying because I think this is gonna play out. Unless you take out this shoulder. If you take out this right shoulder, then the whole thing just gets invalidated. And I also will be a little bit careful if you drop below the neckline and don't get any kind of a strong bounce. All right. It feels like a Doge chain moment to me too. Yeah, that's right. And Doge chain is dead right now. No volume, no whatever. This looks a little bit similar to what Moon is doing here. Inverse head and shoulders, the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder expansion into all-time highs. But we'll see. We'll see, chat. Let's do Astro Pepe X. I think it's a Mexi. Yeah. All right. So is this the... Okay, so I don't know which candle is this one. So the fresh new candle has not shown up yet, but it's down 6%. Looks like it broke out. This is on the 3-day time frame. Let's see a 3-day. Yeah. I'm still in lock mode maybe. Oh my god, yeah. I'm sorry about that, chat. It looked like a bunch of coins in lock mode, but it's alright. So this is on a 3-day. You broke out of the supply line here and having a bullish retest right now as we speak, you came back down into the supply line, bullish absorption happened, and now you're getting bought back up to the upside. The Uniswap chart isn't trading me into. Let's see. Okay, we'll take a look at it a little bit later because this is where I have my drawings. So you're building strong positive momentum in the MACD histogram. You're right close to the 60-point area on the RSI, so almost on the bullish control zone here on the 3-day time frame, which is quite a significant time frame. And this looks pretty good, man. You have a breakout of the supply line. You have a higher low here regarding the previous low. If you break out this level, this 22,000, basically you'll fly. This 2-3-day closes. Maybe your last line in the sand. What I do want to see here, I don't have the volume here, but I want to see some volume confluence to this impulse. Bollinger Bands also, you broke out of the Bollinger Bands on this 3-day close, and if they manage to close above the bands on Wednesday, then I think it has a lot of strength. When you have consecutive closes outside of the bands, it just talks about a lot of strength. And when you get back inside of the bands, it just starts to get a little bit tricky. For example, you have here, you close outside of the bands, then you close inside of it, pull back in here, close outside of the bands, then you close outside of the bands again, but that wasn't enough. And when you close inside of the bands, once again, it was pretty much over. Same thing happened here, same thing happened here. So short-term wise, you want to see a 3-day close outside of the bands, in my opinion, for Astro Pepe X. But this setup reminds me to what Ticker Bitcoin was doing, where you have like 2023, you have an over year long meme coin, which has been consolidate, you know, you consolidate on a level, then you expand, then you consolidate on the above the previous level. You know, you're now flipping resistance into support, which basically implies that there's more demand on the long term rather than supply. So what you do want to see here is volume and maybe a little bit of community shilling on the timeline, and this could just pull numbers. So let's see ticker Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Look at the similarities here. It's just the same thing. You know, this was your first level here for AstroPepeX. This is your current level that you just broke out of, and you could be right here, right? On this pullback after the breakout, and that's when you potentially start running. I don't have any volume here as well, but let's see it on the deck screener. I guess you cannot see me anymore with the dark deck screener webpage. Whoops, sorry about that. All right, let's see. Is it APX? Yeah, there you go. All right, Seth, let's see your coin. So you do have some volume coming in down here, but what you want to see is that hopefully take out this levels down here, you know, get a decent spike, you know, like this breakout, and that could really get things going. Because for example, this is lower volume than this one here, but it's fine because you're still lower on price. But you want to see steady volume coming in on this ticker. That's your 3-day. You just had 4 consecutive 3-day closes, so it's fine if you have somewhat of a pullback. I wouldn't be worried. Let's see if we have somewhat of a normie trend line here. Yep. Also, market participants seems to be respecting this trend line. You know, every tap that you have on it, it's a bounce. So that's also real. I wonder if I could do somewhat like a channel. Let's see. Not quite. Not enough confluence for a channel, I think. Yeah, it's just the trend line. Just the normie trend line. But looks good, man. Hopefully they'll pull up like a ticker Bitcoin. But ticker Bitcoin has a really compromised community. So AstroPepeX community is gonna have to bring out like get out guns blazing. Know what I'm saying? Since we're talking about memes, let's take a look at this chat. This is your utility against memes on Solana. These are your 3 majors: with Bonk and Ponky against Radium, Jupiter, and Jito. And look at how they've been downtrending since you did this takeout of the all-time highs. You know, you took out range highs. Now we're waiting for a higher low to develop. You know, maybe they go test the 200 moving average, but this looks bullish. Unless chat. Oh, you're welcome, Sev. Unless chat, they turn to this thing into a range. You know, just do some like sort of a range thing. But since you had this breakout, leaning towards higher low being put in on the chart above this demand from here. Maybe a little bit lower. But that's your meme coins against utility if you like pair trading. And my meme coin index doesn't look that good, chat. Had a bearish engulfing candle, your lowest daily candle close confirmed. Let's see, chat. Did you take out this low here? Is that an equal low? Oh my god. Yeah, you barely took out, yeah, by like less than an inch. You took out the lows from Wednesday, 16, and had the lowest daily candle close since October 10. Lower high confirmed. The first lower high here on this meme coin index since it was developed. You're printing now negative momentum in the MACD histogram for the first time. And the RSI here, you have like a confirmed breakdown here of this potential triple top structure. But after you run up like 80% or 60% in just a few weeks, it's normal to get pullbacks. And you could talk about this being a 3-drive pattern, bearish 3-drive, 1, 2, 3. This is your third one with bearish divergence here on. I mean, from this high to this high, you have bearish divergence. So let's see if actually the moving average here from this Bollinger Bands holds on the daily. Since we know that utility has been outperforming memes on Solana, let's see, Camino, it's been quite the outperformer regarding utility. Just had the highest daily candle close since October 10, and actually the second highest daily candle close in history for Camino. Losing that negative momentum on the MACD histogram, you have bullish confluence on the oscillators, above 60 on the RSI, bullish control zone. This looks decent, man. See a 3-day. You had a bearish engulfing on the previous 3-day close, but yesterday you just invalidated that 3-day. I mean, not invalidated, at least you didn't catch any follow through. And if you close above here on Wednesday, you'll be invalidating that bearish engulfing. Printing strong, not strong, losing strong positive momentum in the MACD histogram, but still positive. And at 60 points on the RSI on the 3-day time frame. So that's why any pullbacks are somewhat held for now on Camino. What else? Let's talk about Retardio. So this loss doesn't look that good, man. You had this bullish pin bar yesterday. It looks pretty good for bullish continuation, but you just had an immediate bamboozle today with massive volume coming in on CoinEx, at least with a bearish engulfing candle, your lowest daily candle close since October 11. And the thing that I was telling you about, guys, is what I usually do in the Bollinger Bands here. It's when you have consecutive 3-day closes outside of the bands, and when then you come back inside of the bands, you usually go for a pullback, and that's what you're seeing. Yesterday, the 3-day close back inside of the pullback, and now here you rejected it today with this tap to the upper side of the bands and selling off like 15%. So yeah, I think I'll take heavier profits on my Retardio longs. Still gonna keep a moonback, I love Retardio. GigaChat had, oh my god, GigaChat had the all-time highs today, actually highest daily candle close ever. It's not that much I can tell you. You're potentially developing a bearish divergence both on the MACD and the RSI. If you pull back from here, it's gonna get somewhat nasty. So, and you're in the middle of an impulse, no way to position yourself. If you wanted to position yourself here, it will be for a short, but you will need a red day, you will need a confirmation of this positive momentum flipping somewhat into a negative, and then you could argue about a short on GigaChat. But I wouldn't short a coin that just did the highest daily candle close ever and all-time highest price action. That's just me, all right? It's not how I trade. BTC selling off immediately on the daily close. I mean on the daily open, down 0.2%. Well, that's fine. That's fine. What else? I saw this the other day. If you follow me on Twitter, I'm sure you saw it too. It's Maneki. It's a Japanese cat, Japanese meme coin. I just like it because of the structure and because it doesn't have that much people talking about it. So I'm gonna lay you out my thesis. So you have a low here, higher low, and then another higher low. So it's a 3 rising valleys pattern. This is your confirmation line. You confirm it, the breakout on Friday, but now you're developing somewhat of a pullback. You came back below the breakout line. So if they are able to put in a higher low anywhere above here and they go again against the breakout line, then you're looking at a bullish setup. And also I'm gonna show you why I like it this time around. Where do I have? Okay, it's here, rectangle. So things from here, yeah. So right there. So you have this this inflection zone, you know, these two bottoms. You don't have that much data on this chart. Of course, it was launched in April. So you have these two bottoms here held as support. And now on the three rising valleys, your third valley was a confirmation low on this basically order block or on this inflection zone. So you have confluence there. That's great. And you also broke out from this this supply line here, your normie trend line. You broke out of it. So that's my Manichae thesis for you guys to enjoy. Okay. I think I went through everything that I wanted to talk about, and been going live for a little bit less than an hour, so it's a good time to wrap it up. We're just beginning the week, so hopefully it'll be another week full of bullish price action, and we get to have fun with our cryptocurrencies and everything that we play with. You know, if you understand the reference. I hope that you smash that like button and that you enjoyed the stream. Thanks, Vince and Seb, for tuning in and the requests. I hope that you have a great night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.